Today, let's have a conversation about understanding your value. So let's start with a story, and I might be butchering this story, to be honest, because I heard it a long time ago. I'm not sure even who I heard it from, and it might not necessarily be a correct retelling, but let's tell you anyway, because the moral is really powerful and it's really affected me over the years in business. And this is a story about a shipping company, and they owned a humongous cruise liner. It was the biggest cruise liner in the world, the most expensive. However, there was a problem with the engine. They could not get the ship started, so they could not get out on the open seas. They were losing millions of dollars, and they invested in engineers to come in and try and work out and rip the engine apart and rebuild it. And they spent, let's say, thousands of dollars trying to resolve the issue. And still the ship would not float until one day they had an old man come in. Someone recommended and said, "You need Terry." Let's just call him Terry. I have no idea what his name is. But anyway, you need Terry. He knows all about boats. He knows all about ships and engines. You need him to come and have a look. So Terry rocks up and he goes and spends some time taking a look in the engine room, because I have literally no idea if ships have engine rooms. Sounds right to me. He looks around, does a few things. Eventually gets his hammer and taps twice on a very particular part of the engine. And lo and behold, everything started up, everything was fixed. So the shipping company were like, "Great, Terry, you're brilliant. We're so glad that you were recommended. Thanks very much. Don't forget to send us your bill." So anyway, Terry then sends them a bill for $10,000. And they're like, "Whoa, $10,000? This is an insane price." So they write back and say, "Terry, what's all this about? You were only here for about 5 minutes. So please itemize it. Why is it this expensive?" So Terry gladly replied and sent them a broken down quote, which said, tapping on engine, $5. Knowing where to tap on the engine, $9,995. And that is just such a great story. And it's so true, because the value that he was offering there was his expertise, his experience over decades of understanding how engines worked. And that is invaluable. That is a price that's worth $9,995, because they'd already spent thousands of dollars trying to solve the problem, and other people could not resolve it. And yet this guy was able to get that ship going so that they could generate the millions in revenue that they wanted to be able to generate by having people on their cruise ship. And it's the same with us. We're all web developers, or we're designers, or we're offering some sort of service that's taken us absolutely years to master. We've taught ourselves, we've sacrificed, we've made so many mistakes to get to where we're at, to be able to build great websites or to be able to design amazing brands. The work that you do is so valuable. You are amazing at what you do. You're brilliant. You're the best you, but also you are unique. And when people are coming to you asking for a quote, don't sell yourself based on hours, because we've had to stop selling ourselves based on hours. Instead, we base ourselves on the value that we have, the years of expertise. Someone's not buying from me 5 hours worth of fixing a problem on a website or 2 weeks worth of a web build. Somebody's buying from me 15 years of web experience, plus the rest in IT and everything else that I've got going. If they were to do this themselves, they would have to spend thousands of dollars to get the experience, to get the understanding and the skills together to be able to build that website or to be able to solve that problem. Therefore, the value that you have to offer your clients is not just a few measly hours so that you can put food on the table, but the value you have is the expertise, is the years of experience. So there's so much more that we can talk about, and I'm probably going to touch on this over the next few months, just unpacking the value and the sorts of prices that we could probably charge and how we can niche down, etc., and be even more valuable. But let's start a conversation. Maybe use the comments below and just share what are your experiences of either being valued or maybe being undervalued, or what's your own experience of undervaluing yourself rather than your clients undervaluing you, because that's certainly something that I've done for many years. And if you'd rather not have a conversation kind of quite so publicly down in YouTube, then head on over to the Facebook group. You can find that on wpinnovator.com/group. There is a link in the description. Okay, if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. If you did not like this video, believe it or not, there is no option at all to press dislike on this video. It's amazing. YouTube forgot to do a dislike, like a thumbs down. You'll see it there, but that's not it. That's something else. Just ignore that. If you like this content and want to have more, be sure to hit subscribe. And also, if you want to hear great interviews on the WP Innovator podcast, head on over to wpinnovator.com/podcast and subscribe so that you can hear agency owners, designers, you can hear marketers, geniuses from all around the world sharing their expertise and their experience. Guys, you're awesome and you are super valuable, and what you do is super valuable. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.